assistance be drug tested? People on welfare, such as Medicaid, which is health insurance, food stamps, which is for food, and housing deductibles, which is for provide housing. Social Security and Disability, which is a program for disabled either from birth defects or from work injuries. To enter these programs, people should be tested for drug use. In Illinois, according to dhstate.illinois.org, there's only one question on the housing application program that involves drug testing. It is, have you ever been convicted of a drug felony?
I'm so sorry.
Why should we test people?
Take your time. Regroup. Do you want to start over? Are you good?
No.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Why should we test people? People should be using their benefits for food, shelter, and health care, not to buy drugs. In other words, why should my tax dollars pay for someone to get high? If people know they will be tested, they may choose not to use drugs. People who test positive on drug tests can be identified for needing help with a drug problem or addiction. Other people get drug tested. Firemen, police officers, pilots, all have to pass random drug tests to do their jobs. Sports figures are also tested. Professional football players, professional basketball, baseball players, all are drug tested. Even high school athletes can be tested. I know when a football team qualifies for playoffs, they automatically consent to a drug test. However, testing before entering a program should be done. It should also be done on renewing for a welfare program. In my proposed program, testing would be random. This keeps costs down and prevents biased testing. If a person tests positive for a prescription drug prescribed currently by a doctor, it would be okay, as long as it has been verified by a doctor. According to ncsl.org, 11 states have drug testing programs for welfare recipients. I think Illinois should too. ncsl.org says, in 2014, 14 states introduced proposals requiring drug tests for welfare. This also included Illinois. In 1996, welfare reform law allowed states to ban people with previous drug convictions from welfare, but most states do not enforce this. According to HuffingtonPost.com, Maine in 2014, that anyone with a drug crime would be drug tested to receive welfare. In Utah last year, Utah spent $30,000 on drug testing, but saved taxpayers $350,000. This also decreased drug use in that state. In my program, consequences of testing positive on the first failed test would decrease benefits by up to 30%. The second failed test would decrease benefits by 50%, and the third test, I believe you should be kicked out of the welfare program. This gradual cutoff allows recipients to get help and change their habits. This allows kids also to be cared for during their rehabilitation. Also, shouldn't you take a drug test if you have nothing to hide? In conclusion, drug testing should be done before people receive welfare benefits. This is better for the taxpayers and also better for the recipients. It makes the community a healthier and better place. It also just makes sense.